All right, quick story time, right? So everybody that know me know, like a couple years ago, like I was really trying to get back to Vegas, right? So I was trying to come up with a game plan, trying to see whatever I could find. You trying to find out, different jobs here, different jobs there, whatever. Turns out the best opportunity that I found, right, ended up being in Reno. Reno ain't Vegas, but you know, it's still in the state. It's an easier move, so you know, went over everything with the family and everything like that, and decided, you know what I'm saying? Fuck it, let's take that opportunity. You know what I mean? Accepted the job. Found a place out there. The idea was, for me to go out there about 6 months or so. Then, the family would move up, and the idea was also to be there for about a year. You know what I'm saying? So, and then relocate to Vegas from there. So, we did everything low. About a week or so went by. Got everything set up. Um, Said our goodbyes, everything. Gassed up the car. Um, got up 3 in the morning one day. Shot out there, right? Over 20-hour drive. And went there, you know what I'm saying? Um, stopped in Vegas for the day. Got up the next morning, then finished the drive all the way out there, right? And I get out there, check in where I need to check into. Um, got the keys, got the spot, dope, real super dope spot, right? Like you can see the outside from the balcony. You can see the mountains. It's those real nice looking mountains, with the snow on the top and all that. Like it was real dope, big, spacious spot. Um, it was a little commute to work. I was gonna be working in Reno. I was actually gonna be working um, a city over or so, um, on a military base or whatever. But you know, everything was straight. Everything was cool. I was on the phone talking to the family. Driving around. Seeing what's what, seeing what's around uh, the crib, seeing what's around the city. Here and there. Just checking out little sites and different stuff. I go find some food, get back to the crib. I'm sitting there, on the phone with my woman and everything like that, and we just, say night good night, this, that, and the third. I, get off the phone, finish my food while I'm sitting there watching something on my phone. Excuse me. And all of a sudden, I just get like this. I don't know how to describe it, but it's like this feeling of just like ah, it was crazy. Like it was like so overwhelming. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting here just starting like, tears start rolling down my face and everything. So I'm sitting there trying to find out like what this feeling is. What this feeling is. I can't understand it. You know what I mean? And the only thing that kept coming to my head is like, you gotta go back. You gotta go back. Like you gotta go back. And I called my woman up with everything like that. We talked about it, and I ended up coming back next day. Turned in everything, called the job up, everything like that. Shot back another 20 plus hour drive, right? And when I tell you, I want to say, get back, you know, a couple days later. Yeah, it was about a couple days later. Sitting in the living room, right? Kids is playing, running through the house, different things like that. Like it's a normal day, you know what I'm saying? When you chill and you all the way relax relax, you know what I'm saying, because you at the house, right? And it's like one moment you're sitting there looking, and you watching the kids run through the house, and the very next moment it's just dust everywhere, debris everywhere. Um, I mean, you see just debris from china cabinets, pieces of the ceiling, pieces of walls. Like you see the house starting to shift and cave in towards the front of the house. You know what I mean? You know, your first instinct is kind of like, you know, you want to make sure the kids is okay and everything. And shit, after that, it's like you're trying to figure out what the fuck is going on. You know, luckily, you know, nobody got hurt or nothing like that. But you know what I mean? Like you sitting there literally, you know, looking at the front end like of a suburban, you know, coming through like the front door, which is mind-boggling. You know what I mean? Like that, where that house, you know what I mean, was like there was a curved, one of those curved driveways in the front. You know what I mean? And mind you, there was a car in the driveway, but somehow, like that car went untouched. Swerved around that, came right, literally like dead through the front door. Um, you know, I'm kind of like a firm believer that, like, you know, sometimes when you make a decision or you take a step in a certain direction, that opens the doors for, you know, different things. That sets, you know, the world to spin in a certain motion from that point on. You know what I mean? And I know. I kind of feel like, you know, sometimes, like, you know, what if I didn't come back? Like, what if that feeling was for me to be here through that experience? You know what I mean? Like, what if, you know what I'm saying, I was still there and I got a phone call like that? You know what I mean? Like, how would I feel being able to have to deal with that? How would, you know what I'm saying, how would your lady feel having to, you know, endure all that and you not there? You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot to look at, there's a lot to think about. And, you know, sometimes you can look at something and be like, you know, we missed that opportunity, you know, or, you know what I'm saying, you can look at it like, you know, what would that look like? What would that lifestyle look like? What would that level of success look like? You know, establishing, you know, yourself there, establishing and finally making those moves. Like, you know, you can look at all of that and kind of be like, you know, what if or whatever, or just kind of wonder what that timeline looks like. But, you know, at the end of the day, it's like that experience that happened the way it was supposed to happen. You know what I mean? And I was supposed to be here. You know what I mean? I was supposed to be where I was when I was, if that makes sense. But, you know, there's a lot that happened after, which, you know what I mean, you look at what success looks like to you, and I got a lot of good experiences. You know what I mean? Like, you know, the boys got to, you know, have a lot of good experiences with, you know, people that they love that we wouldn't have got to experience being elsewhere. You know what I mean? And, you know, some things are meant to happen a certain way, and it might not be the way that you expect it to happen. It might not be the way that you envision, and sometimes you might feel like you're steering off the path or steering off your plan, but you really, as long as you're on your mission, you're on the right path the whole time. So if you're thinking about something or you're feeling stressed out about something, about not being where you want to be, you feel like you're not, you know, chipping away fast enough or whatever, like, let's realize this is everyday work. You know what I mean? It's everyday thinking, it's everyday maneuvering to get where you want to get to. So wherever you are now is where you're supposed to be. Um, don't think you're not where you know, want to be because you see where somebody else is at and you think I want to be there or I want to be further along on this journey than what I am at this moment, but you really are where you're supposed to be at the end of the day.